Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Small Town Murder Express.
Yay and choo-choo!
Oh, yay indeed, Jimmy. Yay indeed. My name is James Petrogallo. I'm here with my co-host.
I'm Jimmy Wisman.
Thank you, folks, so much for joining us today on another absolutely insane, crazy edition of Small Town Murder Express. We shoved 10 pounds of murder in a 2-pound bag, is how we like to put it here, because
right in it.
It's right in there, crammed in there. So let's leave the station, all aboard the murder train. Let's take off here. We're going on a trip. Before we do, would definitely like to say again, welcome new Netflix viewers. Thank you for joining us. Hope that you're enjoying the show, and there's plenty more to enjoy here. If you like this is episode 670, so you have a lot to catch up on wherever you listen to podcasts. You can go ahead and do that. Go ahead and head over to shutupandgivememurder.com. Get your tickets for live shows. That's what's there, Jimmy. Everybody, first of all, February 21st in Nashville. Get your tickets right now. That's the first date of the year. Durham and Atlanta, March 3rd, or March 6th and 7th. Why do I want to mess that date up all the time?
You just want to be there.
Phoenix is sold out, except for Your Stupid Opinions. There's still some tickets left for that. Salt Lake City sold out. Denver has some tickets. Buffalo sold out. Royal Oak, Milwaukee, Minneapolis, Dallas, San Jose, Sacramento, Terrytown, and Boston. Get your tickets right now. Shutupandgivememurder.com, and then get your tickets for our funeral afterwards, because that will kill us both.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of fun. Be there.
Then destroy every relationship in our lives.
Oh, yeah, it'll ruin everything. Then definitely get yourself some Patreon. That's what you need. Patreon.com/crimeinsports is where you get all of the bonus material.
Right.
Anybody $5 a month or above, you are going to get everything we put out, hundreds of back bonus episodes immediately upon subscription, new ones every other week, including this week, which we're going to have for Crime and Sports, which of course you'll get. We're going to do crazy old newspaper stuff.
Fantastic.
Old weird ads, medical things, strange stuff from times past. For Small Town Murder, those are always so much fun.
Yeah.
Small Town Murder is going to be Dean Coral Part 2. We have 27 bodies out of the ground.
That's a lot.
A dead murderer.
Yeah.
A child who has been involved in it, and a connection to John Wayne Gacy. It's getting wild, everybody, so you definitely want to be there for that. Patreon.com/crimeinsports, and you get everything we put out. Anything, Your Stupid Opinions, Crime and Sports, Small Town Murder, all ad-free with your Patreon.
Ad-free.
Ad-free. And on top of that, you get a shout-out at the end of the regular show. That said, I think it's time, everybody.
Yeah.
I think it's time, everybody, to sit back. What do you say here? We got loosened up a little bit here. Let's do this a little loose. Let's clear the lungs. Arms to the sky. Let's all shout. Shut up and give me murder. Let's do this, everybody.
Okay.
Let's go on a trip, shall we?
We gotta.
Let's do it. We gotta, and more importantly, we need to. We gotta.
More importantly, we fucking will.
We will, damn it.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're going to Oregon this week.
Oh, we love
nice
it.
Country up there. We're going to Grants Pass, Oregon.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know where that is, down in southwestern Oregon.
No.
It is about 3 hours and 50 minutes to Portland, so nowhere near there.
No.
About 40 minutes to Medford, Oregon. That's the closest spot you're going to get there. And about 4 hours to our last Oregon episode, Oak Grove, Oregon, which was the episode 631, The Forest Serial Killer.
Oh.
It's pretty self-explanatory. He
was
doing
that?
a lot of weird killing in the woods. That was
What
after
episode?
631.
Okay.
That was after the pig lady was the one before that.
Yeah.
So that's the last Oregon before that. This is in Josephine County, area code 541 and 458. So two.
Sure.
And population here, that's not too small, 38,902.
Good size.
But still very rural, though. That's the thing. So it's interesting here. Median household income here, $49,355. So that's pretty low.
It's not great, but
20,000 under the national average. That's
if you're rural Oregon, though, it's probably fairly affordable. Yeah.
Well, let's find out. Median home cost here $376,000. So no.
Oh no,
not good. Not great at all.
That's not easy.
Nope. We have mottos and nicknames here. The town motto is, quote, "Live Rogue." That's because the Rogue River is nearby.
Oh,
so
yeah,
they're
yeah,
very
yeah,
much
yeah.
into that. And they have another one. I don't know what this means. Quote, it's the climate.
Is it?
That's why people are here, I suppose. Or that's why you're miserable, or I'm not sure exactly which one that is.
That's what therapists say a lot.
What's wrong with this goddamn place? It's the climate. I've been telling everybody since I moved here. Goddamn climate.
Don't be so sad. It's just the climate.
Yeah. So the reason it's called Grant's Pass is because there was a stagecoach stop on the Sacramento to Portland route named Grant to honor Ulysses S. Grant's.
Oh, yeah.
Not just him, a very specific thing, his 1863 Vicksburg victory, where there was a siege of Vicksburg and they sat out there for a long time.
That was Virginia, wasn't it?
Vicksburg is Mississippi, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think so. Now, they added Pass to the name to distinguish it from Grant County. They actually tried to make it less confusing for us, which is nice of them.
Way up there.
It's pretty confusing.
Yeah.
The area grew a lot after the railroad was completed to Medford, and it became a bit of a shipping hub. By the 1880s, there's a railroad depot, a courthouse, a jail. It's a real old West town
It's
by
the
then.
whole thing. Yeah.
The whole thing. The town was originally part of Jackson County, and then they moved it to Josephine County. Also, in 1874, the discovery by Elijah Davidson of the Oregon Caves, which are 24, we talked about that in our Cave Junction episode way back, 24 miles southwest of Grants Pass. They have all these caves, and it's now a national monument. In 1909, they made it a national monument. All these caves,
Like underground or like in the side of a mountain?
Shit,
We don't
it could be in a tree for all I know. There's caves, man. It's pretty cool. Reviews of this town. We have 5 stars. Here we go. Grants Pass is the perfect town to raise kids in. Perfect. Start a career or retire. A, B, or C.
That's all stages of life, babe.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Cradle to the grave. This is the joint. I would recommend it.
Yeah.
Love the nature, hiking, and all sorts of other things to do here.
Yeah.
All sorts of them. 3 stars.
Okay.
This is a nice enough town. If you're looking to retire in a rural area, that's very specific.
Yeah.
Nice enough if these 2 very specific things.
But isn't that like what people want? Don't people want to retire in a
Sometimes.
rural area?
No, not always. Sometimes they want to be around things that are closer to hospitals
I suppose,
and social things and shit like that.
I've heard
Depends
nothing
on the
about
old people.
Yeah. I've heard nothing, but
I'll be
I
in a
want to
mountain.
Right. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Every time I hear somebody retiring, they're like, I'm getting away from all of this shit.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. Some people need to be like, senior centers and shit like that. They want to hang out. I don't know. They want to play
pickleball.
canasta with the other old people.
Pickleball and checkers. I need
That's
it.
right. Pickleball is going to kill so many old people, by the way. They're going to be dropping like
It
flies.
probably
from that
has.
shit. Oh,
we should check the
hips.
mortality rate of pickleball.
Like
players.
geriatric orthopedic surgeons are like, play pickleball. Yeah. Your hips and pelvises are fine.
Yeah.
And
Chase
so
that
are,
heavy, slow ball.
so are all your knees. They're all great. Okay. The people here typically enjoy football, hunting, mudding, going to the dunes, and fishing. If that doesn't sound like you, it can feel too small. There isn't much else to do.
Yeah.
Outside shit.
Yeah.
And then
Sounds great.
I mean, yeah, if that's what you're into, that sounds fun.
But if you got no money, you can't do any of that.
Any of that, you need that. Those are all expensive activities.
Very
all of
expensive
those.
hobbies.
Here's 4 stars. Don't get sick.
Okay.
Healthcare is crap. Now, they're not saying specifically healthcare here.
That's a statement for a lot of
in
shit.
general. Yeah. Had to go out of state for specialists. Everything, all caps, takes time. You will die before doctors figure out what the problem is.
Christ.
She wrote this from her deathbed. Like,
Yeah. Dying.
with like her children around her. She was like, okay. Things
Not
to
getting
do.
any help.
Nope. Things to do here. The Boatnik Festival.
Boatnik?
Boatnik, N-I-K. Like if you're a beatnik, instead of a beatnik, it's a boatnik.
Oh, got it.
So this is interesting here. So if you don't want to mud or fish or play football, you do this. Lots of stuff going on here in this thing. There's a midway with rides and all sorts of shit.
Sure.
First night on a Friday, May 23rd, Queensryche will be there. So
Hell yeah.
that's
Hell yeah. I haven't seen
something.
them
It's
nor
since
heard from
1989.
them. Maybe
Since the
mid-90s,
Silent
but
Lucidity
even
video.
Then, yeah, even mid-90s was like being nostalgic about the 80s.
Man, yeah, with guest Emissary.
I don't know that.
Beats the shit out of me. Yeah. Then there's a boat show after that. Queensryche is opening for a boat show. Isn't that nice?
Oh, my God. That was not the dream.
Nope, I don't think that's how it was going in 88. Junior jet boats exhibition we have. That's
Sick.
pretty cool. Sprint boat exhibition. Those are, someone's going to die. Let's get the
What's
medical
a sprint
staff
boat?
ready for, I don't know. Sounds dangerous,
Like
though.
a crooked spoiler on it?
Maybe, yeah, it goes a little bit faster.
Yeah,
I'm looking for more. Oh, here we go. There, and then closing out the entire thing on Sunday will be a Trey Lewis concert.
Oh, boy.
Do you know who that is?
No.
No, that sounds country. If Jimmy doesn't know who it is, that's bad. That's bad.
Trey Lewis? It's probably very, I don't know, divisive.
At least they're not opening for a boat show. They're doing better than Queensryche at this point.
I can't imagine anybody on a boat playing Queensryche, though.
No, it's
That's not
weird
yacht rock.
No, not at all. It's just like either metal or sad or
whatever the fuck a sprint boat is, and a junior jet boat will certainly play some Queensryche.
They'll jack that shit through the roof. All right, let's talk about a murder.
Here we
Let's
go.
do this. Okay. We have to go back in time a little bit here to the 80s.
Oh.
When Queensryche was ruling the land.
The amount of blow you had to fucking they needed crowbars to get the women off of them.
Oh yeah, we said we're going to 1988, and Queensryche said, "Fuck yeah, load us up."
We miss it.
Where's this time machine? That
when
sounds
we can
great.
pay our mortgage. Shit.
Holy shit! So let's talk about a woman first. Lynn Ann. Goes by Lynn because Lynn Ann sounds like you're stuttering and nobody wants to.
Yeah, it just sounds like you're mispronouncing the closet.
The Lynn Ann closet. That's where they kept her. Lynn Ann Sapienza. So Lynn Sapienza. Okay. She's born 1966. She'll grow up. She's a very kind woman. She's a special needs teacher.
Wonderful.
And if you've ever had a special needs kid or anything like that, you know these people for the most part are.
Wow.
Literally angels. They're
the patience on these people.
The patience and just to want to do that and then actually be able to follow through on it is hats off to you because I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? I couldn't. I don't have the patience. And I have I would go home and cry every day, I think. That's the other thing. I have too much empathy.
Sounds like a job you get as like fuck it, I'll just do this. But it's like if that's your attitude going into this, you're gonna hurt yourself.
No. That's maybe like bedpan changing and stuff like that. But you gotta be into that shit. Yeah. So she wants to help others. Now she's born into a Catholic family, and that's important. You might go, who cares? Well, it's important here because she ends up going to college at La Sierra University, which is in Riverside, California. That's where you want to go away. Spring break in Riverside, everybody. Yeah. Woo! Right. Let's go. Get those long brown titties out and sit by a river. Sounds great.
I don't think Riverside is Riverside even near a river?
I don't think so.
Not really.
Not. It probably dried up long ago. If it was,
it's halfway between the Colorado River and L.A. It's not even. There's no river.
In 1835, there might have been a river when people went by it, but since then, I don't think. I think it's probably all dried up.
It's called like California.
Like a lot of the Arizona rivers as you drive up north, and you're like, must have been something there someday because there's a name for it.
It's only a river when it rains.
Yeah. Now, she went to this college is a Seventh-day Adventist college.
Oh.
Which that's very specific, the Seventh-day Adventist. That's
an interesting,
You can blend a Lutheran and a Methodist, and you can mix them together. And the Seventh-day Adventists are their own thing.
They hang out with Seventh-day Adventists.
Yeah. Well, in a religious sense anyway, definitely. Yeah. So at college, she meets a young man named David Green Jr., Green with an extra E on the end there.
Yeah.
He's born in 1957, so a little bit older than her. Now, they get together. He is from a strict Seventh-day Adventist family.
Oh.
So I don't know about bringing the Catholic girl home and how that's going to work, but...
I don't know what their entire religion is. I do know that strict means... oh boy.
That's what they're into. Well,
they
his father
to it. Yeah.
His father leads a prayer group and all that kind of thing. So they're super into it. His father's David Green Sr., obviously. David Green Sr., apparently, based on accounts, at some point in time thought that angels spoke to people.
Okay.
He wrote down his own religious doctrines and then would teach them to people if they would bother to listen.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. Very weird. Now, as we'll talk about it, the prayer group is eventually going to lead off, and we're not church people, so we're not going to get too deep in the weeds on all this type of thing. But apparently got away from official church doctrine enough to where religious leaders called it spiritualism.
They questioned his prayer group.
Or voice ministry.
Yeah.
Which aren't endorsed.
Not legit.
By the church. Well, you're doing shit you're not supposed to be doing. Yeah, you're not teaching it right. Like the Mormons, they excommunicate like a son of a bitch. They do it fast.
Right now, yeah.
Remember the whole Lori Vallow thing? Yeah. And this really reminds me of the Lori Vallow thing, by the way, that we're going to talk about today. That was a big part of it. Was
Are
we
she
didn't
get some enchiladas, James?
Were green chili chicken enchiladas. Weren't they good?
Have you not had my...
That's a question in open court. So,
Your Honor, this is going to matter.
Yeah, this will matter later. They have some friends that they hang out with, of course, that are pretty close to them. One couple is Richard and Jody Halstead. Had been friends with the Greens for years, and they literally came to Grants Pass specifically to be near the Greens.
For the prayer group?
Just to be near them.
Okay, got it.
They're friends, and the family's children grew up together and all that kind of thing. Now, back to Lynn and David. They met meeting in college. They aren't from the same religious background, which is a big deal for at least one of them. But regardless, they fall in love and have a relationship.
Yes, there are people.
Yeah, and this is a long-distance relationship for a while because David is older and graduates, and they maintain a long-distance relationship because he goes back to Grants Pass from Riverside, which is far.
And she stays in Riverside.
She stays and goes to college.
Yeah, that's the stretch of the country.
Yeah, and this is, we're talking, early 80s. You can't, there's no long-distance relationship is crazy. Yeah. There's no text messaging, no WhatsApp, no fucking social media, no email.
Right.
There is long-distance phone calls that cost a shitload of money. That's what there is.
Yeah.
Or writing a physical letter and mailing it. Those are your options here. So it's rough. On April 12th, 1981, they get married. By the way, she was born in 57, not 67, like I said earlier. Right. In 81, they get married. April 12th. Now, Lynn converts to Seventh-day Adventism.
Terrific.
Right away. That's part of the deal. Like, you have to. There's no doubt about it. And she gets involved in the prayer group that David's father's leading, and she eventually becomes a leader in the group herself and starts – people in the group start saying that she's like a conduit to God.
For him or for them?
For
anybody.
For her. God visits her. She's a conduit. Okay. She can – I guess you can speak through anybody. So and also they claim that Jesus visited her in her home multiple times and that she could communicate with angels. That's what other people are saying.
Wow.
Jesus comes over for coffee.
Yeah.
Maybe to watch a football game on Sunday.
Maybe an Entenmann's, maybe some.
Well, you keep a crumb cake out for Jesus.
Yeah, maybe some pirouettes in a coffee.
You never know when Jesus is going to stop by. That's why you keep that kind of thing in your house. You just never know. He could pop up at any time. I mean, doesn't give a
pirouette and coffee is like the body of Christ in a Folgers. That's amazing.
That's not bad. Keep a little. He likes ice cream too. You got to keep that in there. And also communicating with angels.
Yeah.
I don't know if they come over or not, but she communicates with them.
Oh boy.
1985, they have a son named Nathaniel.
Yep.
Okay, that's them. So there's little Nate here. Now the prayer group, we'll talk about it. It is called the New Light Bible Study Group. New Light.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's that old light. It's bullshit.
Burned out. Shit's all messed up.
Needs batteries.
All fucked out, as we say here. Now, David is really into it. He's an active participant. Apparently, they said that David, I don't know if this is senior or junior, but one of them claimed they could see angels, apparently, according to some people here, allegedly. I don't know.
See them.
They could see them and perform spirit travel, where your soul would leave your body and travel to other places, including other planets.
Oh.
You could just, you become
if you can
light.
See the angels?
Apparently. I guess the angels can take you. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's part of the angels. Angels seem like they would have a lot on their plate. I don't know if spirit travel is going to be Seems like it's just too much, right?
Are they helping the angels win the pennant? Or
you wouldn't even want to be an angel at that point. It's like, listen, I'd rather just have nothing happen and I could hang. Because, I mean, they say heaven and it's pictures of people like hanging out on cloud couches with like feathers and everything. And these people there's a lot of busy shit here. I'm not doing this.
A lot of smiles. Very little sex I've seen in heaven.
That's going on. That's got to be going on.
It's got to be.
Yeah. If it was real, that's what would be happening.
Yeah.
So
never been depicted.
He also, apparently, other people said, described an invisible sword that can ward off evil and create safe boundaries. Okay. Spirit travels, invisible swords.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, David and Lynn would lead the prayer group that met in the home. This is when they get there. They kind of take it over from Dad.
Yeah.
And they initially meet once a week for Bible study and snacks.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Punch and pie. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Keep your crumb cake out.
Sure.
But they grew to like 2 and 3 times a week.
Oh.
Which is a
getting
little
greedy
much.
on the snacks.
That's a lot. Yeah. I think at that point you got to start a snack rotation.
Yeah.
I'm not providing snacks every 3 times a week for all
every
you
day.
fucking people. Jesus Christ. This is too
me out
much.
of house and home.
I just said, Jesus Christ. He's like, yeah, I'm here. I came for the snacks. You guys got crumb cake still? I heard. I'm checking.
That's when you need to do it on rotation. When somebody gets so exasperated, they start using the Lord's name in vain at a Bible study.
That's a lot. So they became really into this idea that God's, the new light teachings, as they called it, the idea that most of God's teachings had been withheld from Christians for too long, and that you could ask God to bestow upon you the privilege of seeing and talking to angels. So it's like people only use 10% of their brain, they always say. It's one of those things. They're like, there's
using 10% of your faith.
Yeah. God's just like, no one asked me to talk to angels. You know what I mean? If you want to talk to angels, you gotta fucking ask me. What are you gonna? I'm supposed to
know when you ask. Yeah.
Read your minds that you want to talk to angels. Listen, you want to talk to angels?
Yeah.
You come see me. All right.
That is interesting. That of all the powers he's got, he can't read my mind.
I guess not. Apparently not. Free will. What are you gonna do? Doesn't know you want angels.
Yeah.
So we don't know. I mean, how many of them actually believe that, or how deep into it, or if one person believes it and everyone else is like, yeah, great. And then everybody was like, yeah, everyone believes it. We don't know. But so by 1983, the Greens joined forces with another group led by a woman named Jean Ketzner, who, she's an interesting lady, regularly performed exorcisms and claimed she could cast out demons and speak directly to God. You know, full of shit, or as we say in the secular world, or even in the religious world. I think about 99% of us can all go, full of shit. Yeah, they're like the Warrens, you know what I mean? Like, you guys are just charlatans. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So here's some members of the group, by the way. We have Sharon Lee Halstead. Yeah. Now, Sharon Lee Halstead is the daughter of the Halstead family that's friends with the Greens, the parents, and followed them to Grants Pass and all that, like we talked about. So that's them. Now, she's the eldest. She's born in 52. Sharon Lee Halstead. She's the eldest of the 3 Halstead siblings. She's got her brother, Michael, who comes after her, and then younger sister, Deborah. And all these people will come into play here. This is strict Seventh-day Adventist household, obviously. They're hanging out with their buddies there. And friends with the Greens for many years. The family knew each other and had known each other when they all lived in Southern California as well.
Right.
So there's a southern, So, no, this is another place in California they all lived.
Good Lord.
They played together. They went to church together. That's what's going on. Now, Sharon, when she was an adult, started drifting away from the church, as a lot of kids do when they're deep in it as kids. When they're adults, they're going to try to exercise some individuality or whatever.
Get a little bit of space between us.
Yeah. So when she's 27, her family hated what she wanted to do, which is marry a guy.
Yeah.
And so she eloped with him. And he's a guy who's in his early 60s when she's 27.
Okay.
His name is Tex Shively.
Oh, Tex.
Tex is a blacksmith who...
In what year?
Jesus Christ, the fucking 70s and early 80s.
Yeah.
So He's a 60-something-year-old blacksmith who's more than twice her age and also has no religion at all.
Okay.
So not what the family was looking for, as you might say. So
well done, gang.
They immediately have a son named Harry.
Whoa.
Yeah, his boys can swim.
Tex is making babies.
Tex is making horseshoes and babies. These are two things Tex can do.
My.
He produces iron and sperm. Those are two things that he can muster.
Sperm as strong as iron.
I guess so. So then they had a second son named Leo a couple of years later. All right.
He does it twice in his 60s.
He's a huge gun collector, Tex. Well, you can't have the name Tex and not have a collection of weapons. You need to.
He's got at least 7.
You have to. Guns and boots you have to have if you're named Tex. He has like over 300 guns, shitloads.
Oh, my God.
That's a lot, yeah. So the marriage to Tex, not good. Didn't work out.
No?
Lynn Green, David Green Jr.'s wife, Lynn Ann, who we talked about. Now, Lynn, she kept in touch with Sharon and knows Sharon. She's known her for a long time. And she urged Sharon to divorce Tex.
Yeah.
Divorce him. But the reason isn't because he's not a good provider.
Yeah.
He's mean to me. He doesn't pay attention to the kids. She said, you need to leave because demons are inhabiting him.
Oh, boy.
So now we're in demon country here. She enlisted help from her brother Michael, Sharon does, the middle child in her family, to get out of the marriage. And he helps her to escape. And she takes the boys with her when they leave. And so, she's gone. Gets away from Tex, which is nice. Okay, so getting away from Tex. Now, Michael Halstead is obviously, like we said, the middle sibling. He helps her, and then he kind of goes back to his own life. He lives a couple 100 miles away from Grants Pass.
Okay.
But he got his big sister out of that. The divorce is finalized in 1984, and Sharon moves to Grants Pass to be near her parents, who had moved there to be near the Green family. So once she's back in this orbit, she is way back into religion again like she was when she was a kid.
Yeah.
And to her, it's almost like proof that she should have been doing it because of Tex.
Boy, when I pushed back, I got that.
I didn't listen, and this is what I got. I got Tex.
Was he abusive? Why did she want out?
We don't know if he was abusive or what, but he wasn't what she was. I mean, he's a 65-year-old blacksmith, probably. Maybe that's why. And she's like 30 at this point.
Yeah.
So she has Harry and Leo are the two kids. They're 3 years apart. And she ends up having a live-in boyfriend while she's there, which I know is probably the Seventh-day Adventists are really in favor of. But this is about 1985. His name is John Gentry.
Yep.
And he's one of the early members of the prayer group also. And Lynn Green apparently had told Sharon that God wanted her and John to be together. So they started dating and moved in together.
All right.
This is, it's God's will. What are you going to do, Jimmy? You're supposed to sit around, thumb up your ass?
Said so. Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus wants some Entenmann's, and, I'm supposed to get with this person. That's what's going on. So John is very much in love with Sharon. Loves Sharon a lot.
Yeah.
The group becomes more serious. Apparently, some of them, they all claim to have some kind of like special powers from this group. And we're talking, a lot of them say they either speak to God directly or with angels.
One way or another, the message is getting through. Yeah.
It's like going to like a Hollywood studio. Like you got to get through the receptionist, and then you got to get through this person, that. Before you get to anybody that has any decision-making power that can write a check, you're going through 8 layers.
Yeah, it's very rare that the casting couch is right there with the executive. It takes a minute.
It takes a long time. Some said they saw angels. Some said they could read minds.
Oh, boy.
And guess, you know what, too? Here, for new listeners, we're not. If you want to be religious, great. Go ahead. It doesn't hurt me any. I don't give a shit what anybody does. Don't care. But no religion gives you superpowers. That's the thing.
You're not the fucking Suicide Squad. Your congregation.
No, that's the thing. You can't space travel. You can't. Just a belief in something. And I think, like I said, 99% of people are going, yeah, that would be frowned upon if I went to church and said I could do that.
We got the crocodile guy in the back.
So we're not talking about you out there. No. We're talking about these people. And if you're one of these people, wow, awesome. Thanks for watching. I don't know why you're here.
I can't believe it.
But great. Keep hanging with us. We'll continue to offend you.
Don't tell your friends.
Or do. I don't care. As long as they listen, I don't give a shit if they like it or not.
You're about to
get out. Some of them, I guess, they believed in space travel and spirit travel too. And some believed that if they asked angels and got permission on the Sabbath, that they could, so, there's a form you got to fill out ahead of time. They could actually visit heaven for a short period of time.
You can get a tour?
It's a brief visa, like not long. You can't just go there indefinitely. It's like, how long were you, what are your plans, business or pleasure? You got to, go through the
weigh your truck.
You got to go through the border first, and it's a thing. And
shit.
It's tough. They got to check your papers over. It's rough here. 1988. Here comes Deborah Halstead, the youngest, Michael and Sharon's younger sister. She's also obviously raised in the same family, also drifted away from the faith in adulthood. Mm-hmm. She had moved to L.A. and worked secretarial jobs in Hollywood.
Oh.
So she did the exact opposite, like couldn't be more opposite.
She went and met the devil.
Himself. She's also involved with her married boyfriend who won't leave his wife for her. So she's very upset. So she ends up moving back to Grants Pass since she's crushed by this relationship, and generally Hollywood in general will beat you down to one of remember on a cartoon when one of those like steamrollers would just roll over a person and then they'd be flat and you'd have to like peel them up.
Yeah, and then they put the thumb in the mouth or whatever.
Yeah, that's Hollywood. Yeah, that does that to you. So
that's just every day.
That's all the time. So she moves in with Sharon and Sharon's two sons and gets real into the prayer group.
Really?
And really, really into her sister's crazy shit here. Okay. At this point, Sharon's living on welfare and food stamps.
Yeah.
And Deborah's unemployed. So they're doing great.
Yeah.
They're doing great. No one is working. No one is doing anything except for this prayer group. Okay. Now, here come all the angels. The angels are going to enter into this story. They claim they keep a book called the, quote, Black Book of Angels, which sounds like something like a Marilyn Manson album title, doesn't it? The Black Book of Angels or some like Rob Zombie fucking movie. But
it sounds like a book that's in a priest's desk, though.
You're
not allowed to have this Rolodex.
Little black book is what they're going for, full of angel names.
Yeah. It's in a safe somewhere.
They say they have over 160 named angels they've communicated with that are in their little book. 160.
Yeah. How many are in? There's a lot in the book, right? In the actual book.
Me, you're asking. I've read a lot of books, Jimmy, but that's not one I'm really up on that much.
Yeah. John Travolta's one in that one movie. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Michael. Yeah.
Michael, yeah. Including the angel of motherhood, the angel of mystery.
Yeah.
Ooh. I think that's Agatha Christie when she died. She became the angel of mystery. The
Indians.
Yeah. The angel of truth, and of course, the angel of was, is, and is to be. The angel of the past and future.
Yeah.
Rather than Christmas Carol breaks it up into 3 separate jobs, this poor angel has to be present and future.
One guy.
Or
get
past
to work,
and
fucker.
Yeah. We got one for present, you do everything else. That's it. So the angels thing. Now, what they end up finding out is much like, this is where the Lori Vallow connection comes in.
Yeah.
When people start going off in their own crazy religious beliefs, and beliefs of anything, religious or otherwise, things get weird.
Yeah, but it's never fucking original.
No, well,
that annoys me.
But it's like if someone pushes a little bit, and then everybody's okay with that, so then someone else might push a little bit more. And after a while, if you have this big group, you've all kind of pushed, and you've made this giant area that you can operate in now in a belief system that's and that's what happened with Lori Vallow. If you don't know that story, her and her new husband killed her ex-husband, her kids, everything. It's goddamn crazy.
So many people died
because they were dark.
Right. Because they went
They went dark, and they had a whole rating system with this person is 0.25, and if he gets up to 0.40, that was wild. They have a similar thing.
I'd never in the trial they never showed the meter that gave them those numbers.
No. They didn't have a meter. They just said it.
It was never spoken to them.
They never claimed to have a meter. They would just literally talk, and they go, "Your brother's up to 0.32," and they're like, "Really? Oh my God! Well, that's that." Like they're like, "Oh man,
that does that."
Yeah, like they looked at a temperature, like they looked at a thermometer and was like, "It's 36 degrees outside." Like it was a fact.
App for that.
So what they would do is they would identify people who were, in their mind, possessed by demons, and they would label them, much like an insurance company, as, quote, totaled.
Oh, is that right?
Like you ran your car into a fucking telephone pole. Same thing. Totaled.
The damage value exceeds the cost of this vehicle.
Throw it out. What do? You put it in a junkyard. Yeah, that's what they're doing with people. And apparently the person they believe who is receiving the message from God and his angels telling them who is totaled and who needs to be dealt with is 9-year-old Leo.
What?
In 1988.
The blacksmith's kid?
Sharon's 9-year-old, Sharon in Texas 9-year-old Leo.
Okay.
The adults all say his mother, his aunt, they all did it saying yes.
He decides if somebody's totaled or not.
He was like their prophet, essentially. Like, they would go to him and say, what's God saying now?
Yeah.
What's God want now?
Dangerous.
Leo's older brother, Harry, which imagine that your little brother is a
little 9-year-old?
Right. Everybody's kissing his little ass and you're 12 going, nobody talks to me. Perfect.
Nobody gives a shit. All right.
Yeah, you're just learning about jerking off and this is crazy.
It's in 6th grade.
He remembered waking up one night here and sneaking a peek through his cracked bedroom door at what was going on in the living room. He saw his mother asking Leo questions from a sheet of paper. And every time Leo would answer a question, they would put money in a jar for him. They were paying him. And each time he interacted with his personal angel, by the way, his personal angel's name was The Naked Truth. Which is also a 90s sitcom with Tia Leone. But in this case, an angel who's going to tell it like it is.
It's a lot of things, too, right? Naked Truth isn't
a lot of shit. It popped into my head as a 90s sitcom. I could see Tia Leone's face for some reason. I remember that one.
It's a drink by Naked Drinks, too.
I'm sure it is, yeah. Gotta be.
Yeah.
So this Naked Truth would tell Leo who was totaled, which is completely possessed and overwhelmed by evil forces and no longer really alive because they're just controlled by demons anyway.
Not a viable person.
No. And once they were declared totaled, they had to be eliminated. We can't have these total demon people out here, just like Lori Vallow did with Chad Daybell. There was supposedly a concept of the, quote, 7 doors that you had to pass through. See what I mean? They have to set up arbitrary guidelines. This person can't get to -4 dark because then they're whatever. And this is you have to go through 7 doors to become fully totaled. Yeah. Now, by the way, this is not Leo's fault. Leo is 9.
He's 9.
If a 9-year-old
manipulated.
If a 9-year-old told you, hey, the angels are telling me, you take him to a goddamn psychiatrist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what you do when you go, Jesus, what's going on with this kid? You know, or you tell them, hey, shut up. If you just think they're lying and trying to
go
fool
to your
people.
room.
Yeah. Hey, shut up. No PlayStation. That's it. How do you like that? Tell your angels about no PlayStation. But they're conditioning him. They ask him a question. He answers it. They give him money.
Yeah.
What does that tell a kid?
There's a reward for what you're saying.
I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah.
This is what the adults want me to do.
Yeah.
And it's almost like there's a lot of times you can get kids to say things that didn't happen. You know what I mean?
Oh,
there's a way to make them, they want to impress you as an adult.
Well, I mean, the difference is when they're wrong, they're punished or not rewarded. Whether they're punished or not, they're not rewarded, and that's the goal.
Yep. I mean, he could read between the lines of what they want. Yeah. So here we go. Now, summer of 1988, John Gentry, who is Sharon's live-in boyfriend, says that Leo threatened his life.
Oh, dang! Leo's a badass.
Telling him that, quote, You've already gone through 4 doors, man. You're close. You're on the border, bro. I'm dead serious. You're through door 4, buddy. You got 3 more to go, and it's total time.
You're knocking on 5. You better watch yourself.
That's right. And he said that you better watch your back, or Leo said, according to John, that he would have John's throat slit.
Oh.
A 9-year-old.
So now he's, a 9-year-old threatens violence upon knock,
because
who's there.
You get 3 more doors. You have no choice. One of the other group members claimed at some point that an angel told them that Sharon shouldn't be with John and is actually should be with a former Catholic priest. That's what the angel said. That's going to be her thing. So she dumped her boyfriend. Wow. She dumped her live-in boyfriend of 3 years because someone said, God told me that's bad.
I'm going to dump him and try to court a celibate man.
That's right.
Yeah.
So Michael, the middle child who helped Sharon escape from Tex there,
the guy with the
he's totaled now.
Move. Yeah. Oh, is he?
He's totaled. They say he's all totaled out. Yeah, he works in Yamhill County in the Phoenix Horse Farm where he works and has an apartment. Sure. 9-year-old Leo said that Michael was totaled and we got to kill him. There's no choice.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
All 7 doors. The group also did other things. When people were bad and were demons, they would go out and like slash their tires as a group.
Yeah.
Yeah. They stole shitloads of merchandise and motorcycles from people. And according to the Naked Truth, the angel, they said committing crimes against these people don't count because they're taken over by demons. They're not even people.
Fine. Yeah.
Just take their motorcycle. They don't need it anymore. No. Demons hate motorcycles. It's obvious.
Don't got a lot of balance.
So they would, slash tires and claim that the owners of the cars were crooks and they were teaching them lessons and all this type of shit. Yeah, it's wild. One incident at a local park, apparently Leo said there's all drug deals going on in the park. He's 9. Someone had to plant that.
Wow.
So allegedly here, the Halsteads, Deborah and Sharon, went over there with flashlights, big mag lights.
Yeah.
And Harry, according to what people say, allegedly here, attacked a couple trying to hit them over the head with a flashlight.
Oh, my. So they were just in the park?
Yeah. They wanted to take their money out of their wallets, but the couple got up and ran away, and that was that. So
wow.
Sharon and Deborah were there egging it on. So the Greens flee their own group. This is getting too weird for Lynn and David. It is. Right. They thought it was a nice prayer group at first, and now it's, we don't even have snacks anymore. Now it's just demons. This is crazy.
Handing us mag lights as we come in the door.
This is wild. So they started the group to, just to have a nice prayer group, and it didn't happen, boy. And they were like, we're not into this. So they leave the group. Mm-hmm. It's at this point here when the Greens brought up their concerns about Leo's messages and these outrageous things, and we can hurt people. What is going on here? So the Halsteads take off for a while. They're just gone for like a week.
All right.
They just leave the area. On October 31st, 1988, Harry and Leo go to visit their dad, Tex.
Okay.
Sharon drops the boys off with Tex. Seems like a nice thing. They're going to go, he's got to get his time.
Dad. Yeah.
November 3rd, 1998, Michael comes home to his apartment on the horse farm.
Yeah.
And his apartment is trashed. Trashed. Everything in there is just completely ransacked. It doesn't even look like a robbery. It looks like somebody just said, let's fuck this place up. Yeah, let's total it. So he said, God damn it. And then he went to talk to a ranch hand that works there, who also is called in a newspaper a horse wrangler, which sounds way cooler than a ranch hand.
Yeah.
That sounds badass.
That better be on your LinkedIn. That's pretty good.
Totally. So he absolutely. He goes to find him to see if he saw anything. His name is Marston Lemke. He's 58 years old. He goes by Mike Lemke.
Oh, okay, fine.
So he's the caretaker and lives on a small trailer on the property.
Right.
Nice guy. Nobody hates old Mike. Old Mike's a good horse wrangling cuss there. Nobody hates him. So Michael finds Mike here. Michael, the brother, finds the caretaker, finds him in his home, in his trailer, but Mike is slumped over in his bed, shot 3 times.
Oh, no.
Shot once in the back, once in the shoulder, once in the neck.
And we came to just ask Mike, who did this to my place?
Yeah, what's going on? And there's other shit going on. There's missing items of Mike's, including a red truck belonging to Mike, not Michael, Mike the Wrangler, a horse trailer, and a fucking horse that was in the trailer.
Oh, shit.
They made off with a whole setup of a horse and everything.
Hot-wired the truck that was connected to the horse trailer with the horse inside it. Yeah.
The keys are probably in it. It's on a horse farm.
Didn't know how to disconnect the gooseneck.
No, fuck it. Just take the horse, too.
I don't know how to get it off of there.
So the police investigate this, and Tex is a suspect.
Oh, really?
Tex, the ex-husband. Police knew he has tons of guns, and they know that Michael had helped Sharon escape the marriage, so they think that Tex is getting some retribution.
Right.
But Tex had a great alibi, had no
had
part
his
of any
kids.
of it. No, that was only for that day. That
Okay.
was a couple days later this was going on. November 4th, 1988, Halsteads are back in Grants Pass.
Yeah.
They show up at the Green home on that day. The next day, I mean. November 5th, 1988 is David Green Jr.'s birthday.
Yeah.
So Lynn and David and Nate, the 2 or 3 year old son, they go to David's parents' house, celebrate his birthday, and then they come home. They're getting ready for bed. Baby Nathaniel's in a high chair having a snack, a little pre-bed snack there. 9:40 p.m., somebody knocks on the door.
Who's that?
David opens the door, and it's Sharon, Deborah, Harry, and Leo.
Okay.
The 2 sisters and the 2 brothers there.
Babies, yeah.
The 2 kids. So David was like, oh, how nice. We've known them for years and years. They're here to wish me happy birthday. Isn't that
Welcome.
sweet?
Yeah.
Isn't that great? That's so sweet. So he let them in, and they're chatting, and they're like, oh, this is really nice. What a nice end to the day. Yeah. He said at that point, or people were saying that at that point, for about a half hour, the whole Halstead family here, the 2 boys and Sharon and Deborah, are, quote, whispering and snickering. And this is while the Greens are going about their business, watching TV. Yeah. One's paying bills at the dinner table.
Came over to my house to roast us together?
But not to our faces, just to each other. Weird. So, the kids, they're playing with the kid in the high chair, all that kind of shit. It's very strange. Then they told the Greens that God had given them a message.
Oh.
That's what happens here. And when they start getting into this, apparently the Greens kind of, they're not real into it. They had told them earlier they don't really believe in all this type of shit. So Green said later that he and his wife had several discussions with the Halsteads during the past 3 weeks about a series of messages going to Leo and all that kind of thing. And they said they didn't really go along with what they were saying here. Now, about a half hour into this visit, the 2 boys asked to go to the bathroom together. I don't know why.
All right.
So they say, yeah, sure. Now, they're in there for a while.
Oh.
So Lynn is suspicious and goes in there and checks to see what's going on. And when she opens the door, 12-year-old Harry is finishing writing something on the wall in red lipstick.
On the wall?
In red lipstick, like
in
The Shining.
Somebody else's house.
And he wrote, quote, trust in Jesus on the wall.
Okay.
All right. Now, Lynn freaked out, said, you all need to go.
Yeah.
All right. You got to go. So rather than leaving, they circle around the Green family. They get closer to them. Deborah grabbed the phone that they had and held it so they can't call anybody. Sharon pulls a gun out of her purse.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Harry tells them the gun's loaded. So David said, fuck, I got to run. Yeah. I got to get out of here and go tell somebody. So that's what he does. He runs. And he said he thought that if I don't survive this, no one will ever find out who's doing this.
Yeah.
So he made a run for the sliding glass door in the dining room into the backyard. Yeah. Sharon shoots at him, hits him in the back near his left shoulder.
Wow, good shot.
Bullet fragments into the rest of his body, too, and his lung and everything else. Yeah. But he keeps running.
Wow.
Adrenaline. He's got adrenaline keeping him going here. He could hear more gunshots behind him as he's running and his wife screaming. This is horrifying. How do you run from that?
What the hell? Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how your body would. I mean, you're shot, so you have to.
Yeah.
This is the worst thing. What do you do? Do you attack the gun or do you go for help? What do you do? And that's just a split-second decision. You don't have time to sit and write the pros and cons down.
Yeah.
This guy's just
generally
reacting.
speaking, if somebody's got the gun and you don't have one at all, you run. Yeah.
You run. But some people might grab their wife and boy and cover them up. And you don't know. It depends on what you do in that.
Yeah. Feel like chicken shit if you survive?
There's no right answer here, basically. No. There is no right answer to this. It's whatever your body reacts to doing. You have no idea.
The Survivor's Guild is ugly.
Oh, it's bad. So David, bleeding, stumbles across the neighborhood knocking on doors.
Yeah?
One guy's in his home office. He hears 3 gunshots in rapid succession, then hears cries for help at his front door, recognizing it as David.
Right.
But it still takes him a few minutes to get to the door. He had to finish something up, you know what I mean?
You got to send this email.
When he gets there, just a pool of blood. No David.
No guy.
So David had gone to another neighbor, Evelyn Drake, and she opened her door, and he just collapsed into her house.
Yeah, because he's now almost empty.
Yeah, so she called the cops. Apparently, when the police arrived and they were trying to help him and revive him, all that Green said was, quote, "They were friends. Why would they do this?" And then passed back out. So they're like, oh, this is interesting. We want to hear the rest of this story.
Wake back up, dude.
So the police arrive at the Green residence and discover horror.
Right.
Horror. Lynn is dead on the floor.
Oh, boy.
Lynn has been shot twice, once in the chest and once in the head at point-blank range.
Golly.
Put her down and finished her off like a mob hit. Nathaniel was shot in the face while sitting in a high chair.
2 years old.
Totaled.
3, yeah. Totaled.
Must have been totaled.
Guy, already.
That baby's not a witness.
No.
That kid
he can't say anything.
He can't say anything. He can't tell, it was the Halstead family. Let me draw you a sketch. He doesn't even fucking toddler.
He doesn't even get the marshmallows in the Lucky Charms. He just gets those gross parts. Yeah.
Here's some oats. Enjoy.
Ew. Yeah.
This poor kid. But he's still breathing. He's alive. They rush him to the hospital into surgery. He remains in critical condition for several days, but wakes up and lives.
Get the fuck out of here.
He fucking lives. Shot in the chin, right in the face. Point blank range. Lives. This kid. Wow. That's
unbelievable.
Incredible. That's incredible. Now we'll find out he's going to have a condition here.
Lifelong problems for sure.
That's amazing. He's alive.
Breathing is incredible.
Yeah, he's alive. Now the scene scattered all around the dining room. There's pools of blood, several .38 caliber bullet casings.
Whoa.
Lynn's purse is missing. They find "Trust in Jesus" written in red lipstick in the fucking wall, in the bathroom wall. The investigator said it was the strangest case I've ever investigated. Who would do this?
Agree. Yeah.
So this is crazy. Initially, the police thought this must have been a drifter.
Yeah.
Came through town on the I-5, Randall Woodfield style, but no. Now, David, they can't talk to him. He's in surgery. Right. So they don't know what happened. Right. They're hoping he lives. You know what I mean?
Fingers crossed, yeah.
Multiple witnesses reported seeing a Chevy 4x4, a red Chevy truck 4x4, fleeing the scene after gunshots.
Dragging a trace? Dragging a trailer?
Just coming from the back. That's it. So police are trying to find
hanging out the back.
yeah, just looking around. They ran the license plate on the truck because they knew where it was and discovered it was stolen recently.
Right.
That's Lemke's truck. So they said that's when they find out from the other county that there was another homicide a few days earlier up north where that truck had been stolen and the red truck had been taken along with the horse trailer, a horse and saddles, and $50,000 worth of equipment. Sure. And .38 caliber round was found at the murder scene on the horse ranch, same as in the Green shootings.
Yeah.
David survives.
Unbelievable.
The doctors do not remove the bullet fragments from his chest because they fear it would cause more damage than leaving him in. The rest of his life, he has bullet fragments in him.
Wow.
David gives a statement after surgery. He kept saying, "Is everybody okay?" And nobody will tell him anything because they don't want to upset him, obviously. He just got out of surgery. And he said that when they finally told him his wife was dead and his son was in intensive care, he said, "I couldn't even cry. I didn't realize what happened. I was just numb." But he knew who did it, and he said, "It's the goddamn Halsteads. Go get them." So they search Green's home just to get any clues about anybody else, and also for it's a murder scene. So they find the 175-page diary that Lynn kept, the Black Book of Angels.
She left it?
Yes. So she was the one writing it down originally. Now, they find all these angels and they're like, what the fuck are we walking into? Trust in Jesus on the wall,
Naked
all this
truth.
shit.
Yeah.
November 6, 1988, early morning, they find the sisters.
Oh?
They're at Sharon's home, so it wasn't that hard to find them.
That was quick.
Nope, at Southeast I Street in Grants Pass. There they are. By the way, what's parked in the driveway?
A red
Stolen
truck.
red truck.
Yeah.
Yep. So they were like, perfect. At 1:30 a.m., they got a search warrant. They brought the SWAT team in, evacuated all the neighbors to a local boys and girls club. They didn't know if it was going to be a shootout. They had a hostage team ready. And there's a neighbor who's a journalist who's like hanging out, trying to take pictures of it and shit.
Yeah.
So they ended up eventless. Just they go in, they get them out, they pull them in cuffs, put them face down in the grass. The other two adults there, their parents,
Right.
they let them go. They were cleared of everything, and they get the kids too, Harry and
They
Leo.
got the boys. Yeah.
So her dad here, the Halstead father, said they had our 2 daughters and our 2 grandsons cuffed, lying face down on the ground.
Yeah,
That's what
man.
he said at first.
Yeah.
Then he found out why.
Oh, fuck them.
And he said, we've been friends for so long, I don't understand this. He said, they've known David Green since he was a baby. I can't believe they did this.
Right.
Or did it. So dad is like, John Gentry, they talked to him, remember the ex-boyfriend who got kicked out for going through 4 doors? Yeah. He talked all about the Book of Angels, corroborated it. He was present for all this shit. Then they find the horse trailer also, and the horse. The horse is fine too.
It's hungry.
The kid and the animal. No, they boarded it at a barn in Grants Pass. It's being paid for.
What is that?
I don't know. The horse is fine. It's eating oats, feeling great, like a little kid with Lucky Charms with no marshmallows.
That is fascinating.
Wow. The kids are taken into protective custody, Harry and Leo, but not before there's a chat. When they interview the boys, they spoke about how Leo had been told by the women that he could talk to angels and God. He said, I never said that. They told me I could, so I thought I could.
Okay.
He said, I never actually said I could hear angels or see them.
Okay. Was it Harry that was writing on the wall, or was it Leo?
Yes,
it was Harry.
It was Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah. He probably had better penmanship at 12. Yeah.
Probably, yeah. You can write cursive.
Yeah, it's good. It's loops.
Not bad.
Trust in Jesus with a big
Don't
J.
even pull the Maybelline off the wall.
So the murder weapon's a .38 snub-nosed handgun that was stolen from Texas collection by Harry and Leo when they went to visit. That's why they went to visit, to steal their gun from them to bring back to their mother.
You little scumbags.
Well, she said, go steal a gun from your dad and bring it back to me.
And they did it.
Yeah, their mom told them to. They thought it was right. Their mom's telling them that there's demons everywhere. You have to do this to stop the demons. If you're 9, you go, yeah, great, stop the demons.
Take a gun from dad.
I thought wrestling was real. You know what I mean? We all done it. What the hell do we know when we're 9? So what ended up happening, the whole thing is, October 31st, 88, Sharon dropped the boys off, had them steal the guns. Then they went up to the horse farm there to kill Michael. That's why they went there. Michael wasn't around.
And Mike saw him.
So they trashed the place. They poured out all of his booze on the floor, ripped up his magazines. They threw leftover food on the walls and floor and everything. And then Harry wrote on the walls after his mom told him to, "You are dead, Mike, JC." Like Jesus wrote
Jesus Christ.
JC was here and thinks you're
the
dead.
big man.
So they went to try to steal some gas somewhere on the property. That's when they ran into Lemke, and that's when they shot Lemke.
Marston saw him. Yeah,
he assumed they were there to see Michael because he knew them.
Yeah.
But Sharon brought up that they have to kill him now, and Lemke's like, "Hey, hold on a minute here.
Yeah,
I'm not involved in any of this shit." But they said they had to. Later on, they had knocked on his door and told him they let him in. He let him in, and she said, "We got to kill you." She shot him in front of the 12-year-old son, by the way. They stole his truck and drove off. November 5th, Leo had delivered another message from the Naked Truth that the Green family is totaled.
Okay.
So that's when they showed up, shot David. He escaped. Apparently after, this is according to the boys here, after David escaped, Sharon turned the gun to the 2-year-old first.
What?
And shot him in the fucking face.
The fuck out of my life.
Harry later said that she did it with no hesitation, and he was shocked by it, that she just shot a baby in the face.
Unbelievable.
Then Lynn tried to jump at Sharon and tackle her after that, as you would. She probably tried to rip her fucking eyes out of her head. And Sharon shot her. That's it. Shot her in the chest. Lynn dropped down, and then she shot her in the head at point blank range. Just
good Lord.
So the sisters are going to be charged with. Sharon is charged with 4 counts of aggravated murder, 1 count of murder, 2 counts of attempted murder, 2 counts of first-degree assault. Deborah, 1 count of murder, 2 counts of attempted murder, 2 counts of first-degree assault.
Yeah.
So they allowed a bail to be set for Deborah, but not for Sharon. She's the trigger person here.
Right. Yeah.
Now, the prosecutors will seek the death penalty against Sharon.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you shot a baby in the face.
You shot a baby, man. I don't.
Fuck you.
I got nothing for you.
The Halsteads are going to claim insanity.
I mean,
we're crazy. I mean, it sounds crazy. The whole time out there, everyone listening is going, "This is crazy."
I'm convinced.
This is insane. They want to do the Lemke case first. The state does, because it's not a death penalty case, so it's less complex. So they can,
and that
warm
holds
up with
them.
that one. Then May 12, 1989, Deborah pleads guilty to conspiracy to murder.
Oh.
And she is sentenced to, you, ma'am. Hold on, I got my gavel.
Yeah,
People have sent us
gavel,
here. May fuck off.
Yeah.
2 20-year terms. But that's not consecutive. That's concurrent.
So it's 20.
It's 20, and she's eligible for parole after about 40 months for some reason.
What?
I don't know. Sharon follows suit. She pleads guilty to avoid the death penalty.
Yeah.
Because that's out there.
Also trying to get less time than Diddy.
Yeah, all these people are. Yeah, wow. Crazy. She pleads guilty to murder for killing Lynn Green, murder for killing Mike Lemke, 2 counts of attempted murder for David and Nathaniel.
Okay.
As part of the plea bargain, the county prosecutors will not seek a conviction for aggravated murder, which is the death penalty one.
Okay.
So no matter what, because you can make a deal, but the judge does not have to abide by a sentencing deal.
Yeah.
They can go, I know the prosecutor said that, but I'm sentencing you to this.
Right.
So you take the aggravated off the table, and then you can't do it anymore. So to be convicted of aggravated murder, prosecutors would have had to prove that Sharon wanted to kill the Greens for some reason other than her religious convictions. I don't know why, but you would. So it has to be like wanted to steal from them, wanted to whatever. So she never admits guilt, Sharon.
Is that right?
Never does. She said she felt bad for what happened to Nathaniel, but pretty much said that David and Lynn deserved
whatever.
it.
Yeah.
They needed to go. They're controlled by demons, and my son told me all that kind of shit. Yeah. According to the findings of fact, Sharon had believed that if she did not comply with her son's instructions, she would be possessed by demons, and then she'd be all totaled out. So,
oh my.
That's how it goes.
You got to drive defensively in this life. That's what it is.
You do. You really do. The insurance companies are right. So they also said that including all these religious beliefs is the theft of a horse and all that kind of thing. You know, Jesus needs horses, obviously. He's always said, you hear that a lot in the Bible.
Is that Grand Theft Equestrine or something? They're very expensive, man.
It's a very expensive item. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, she believed that stealing people's possessions who were possessed was fine because their things were, quote, available to them at that point. They don't need them anymore.
Yeah.
Prosecutors said they're satisfied. They said if the case went to trial, he didn't believe the jury would impose the death penalty on this lady anyway.
Okay.
She's got 2 kids and all this. They're not going to do it. Yeah. They said that she's, quote, not likely to be released for a very, very long time, and frankly, probably never, is what he said. So we don't care. So she's going to she pleads guilty to all that. At Sharon's sentencing, her ex comes back to haunt her.
Is that right?
Remember John Gentry?
I remember him, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He shows up and talks about the Black Book and about firsthand knowledge of the boy's behavior and all that. He said that, I've been through 4 doors, Leo told me. Quote, I better watch my back or I'll have your throat slit.
Yeah.
This is not good. He says that if Sharon hadn't broken up with him shortly before the murders, he's sure he would have been on the kill list.
Right.
And he said the only thing that saved him was not some other person's craziness who thought a Catholic church. No, an angel broke them up. An angel saved him, he said.
I mean, if that is their job.
He just did it real
circuitously
circuitously around the whole thing there.
Did he give it the name?
Didn't give the particular. This angel's not getting credit, which is bullshit. Yeah, if you're going to save a life, take credit for it. You know,
stole a meme, bud. Credit the author.
Yeah. So the defense attorneys, the defense attorneys tried to show that Sharon was passive and a dependent person and could easily be led by a 9-year-old. You do the leading. The defense attorney said the religious gatherings she had participated in had a powerful effect on her. This guy had the balls to say this about a woman who shot a baby in the face. Quote, she was a victim too. Her life was turned upside down by this cult.
Pull the trigger in a baby's face.
The prosecutor said, no. These religious beliefs were radically different from anybody else around them, including the Greens, and this is crazy, and says, you, wacky asshole, may fuck off. 75 years to life with no possibility of parole for 75 years.
On a plea deal.
On a plea deal.
Ooh, boy.
So if she lives to be about 115, she'll get out. Otherwise, she's fucked. This is 30 years minimum for the murder of Mike Lemke, 25 years minimum for the murder of Lynn Green, consecutive 10-year minimum sentences for each of the 2 attempted murder charges. So there's your 75 right there. At sentencing, the judge said, anything to say for yourself? And she said, nope.
Wow.
I'm good. Don't want to say sorry I shot a baby in the face.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and the Seventh-day Adventist Church kicked him out. Excommunicated. Gone. Revoked. Pulled your card. So prosecutors said they were satisfied with the sentences because of her Deborah's willingness to make a statement on Sharon. That's how they that's how they did this. So they were happy with that. Now, Leo and Harry were placed in state custody after the murders, not charged with anything.
Those boys have seen so much bad
They
shit.
need help. They need help. You need to help these boys. It's not their fault. They're children. And especially if it's your parents and your mother telling you to do things. It's
a 70-something-year-old blacksmith ain't going to be around long enough to take care of those boys.
Nope. David survived, has damaged nerves, has fragments of bullet in his lung and elsewhere in his chest, but he goes on. He ended up, Nathaniel, he was left paralyzed from the chest down.
Ah, damn it.
He had years of surgeries and treatments, but it never paralyzed from the chest down.
Yeah.
But it clipped his spine.
Right.
But he has use of his arms.
Okay.
And apparently full mental faculties and everything like that also.
Wow.
He had difficulty for a while when he was in the hospital. He recognized his father at first, which was nice. By 2012, one article written about the case, Nathaniel was 24 years old and attending Southern Oregon University.
Holy shit.
So, hey, this kid is tough, man. Nathaniel.
Better than I am. Good
Holy
for you,
shit,
bud.
Man. Hats off
Imagine
to
if
you,
he had
brother.
his legs.
This poor,
What a
he'd be on the track team probably.
Yeah.
He'd be the quarterback. This poor kid, man. Wow. His father said he's had all these operations, but he still remains paralyzed. David since remarried, works in Grant Pass and lived there for a long time.
Yeah.
He said he dealt with a lot of guilt afterwards, which I can't imagine what he
The
felt
survivor's guilt's got to be crazy.
Poor bastard, man.
Yeah.
He said, I had no idea they were planning to execute Lynn, much less why shoot a 2-year-old? What mother could do that? I didn't know they had this dark side.
Vile.
According to him, he thought they were just going to kill him. So if he ran away, they might follow him and the threat would leave. So that was what he thought. He didn't know they were there to kill everybody. He said, you might say I was lucky, but I would attribute it to other things. The bullet entered, my body. It's still there. He said, if I had only grabbed Nathaniel, he said, we had a home life. We like to go camping and do all the things everyone likes to do. A future, more kids. Then this whole thing hit a wall.
If he grabs the kid, though, he might be a step or two closer, and she might have hit you both in the head. She might have got him again.
Yeah. Might have been or you might have dropped him, or who knows. So Michael Halstead ended up dying in his 40s, but we don't know why.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it wasn't murdered, so that's good. Harry has found some stability. He was charged with theft in 1994, but now he's fine, apparently, though. He's actually spoken publicly and even did the investigation discovery documentary Twisted Sisters. He
really
commented on it and, gave a talking head. Leo has had some problems over the years.
Is that right?
Incarcerated several times.
Really?
Shocking. He gave an interview for an episode of Snapped about his case, but then apparently went to jail shortly afterwards, according to this report. We don't know. Allegedly, probably. His brother also referenced his continued struggles when Harry did when he did the interview. Deborah got released from prison pretty promptly.
Yeah.
She moved to Portland and got married like it never happened.
Right?
Sharon incarcerated at the Coffee Creek Correctional Facility in Wilsonville, Oregon.
Yeah.
And they have Investigation Discovery made an episode of Snapped and an episode of Twisted Sisters about this case as well. That, everybody, is Grants Pass, Oregon. Discuss amongst yourselves because we have to get through this real quick. Thank you for hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for listening. Head over to shutupandgivememurder.com. Get your tickets for live shows, everybody.
Yeah.
Starting out with February 21st in Nashville. Then we go March 6th in Durham, March 7th Atlanta. Phoenix sold out on the 20th. Your Stupid Opinion still has some tickets for the 21st. Salt Lake City sold out. Denver has tickets. Buffalo sold out. Sold out. Royal Oak, Milwaukee, Minneapolis, Dallas, San Jose, Sacramento, Tarrytown, Boston. Get your tickets right now. Shutupandgivememurder.com. Do that. Follow us on social media at Smalltown Murder on Instagram, at Smalltown Pod on Facebook. Do that for sure. Definitely get Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
Patreon.com/crime in sports is where you get all the bonus material. Anybody $5 a month or above, you're going to get everything we put out. Hundreds of back bonus episodes immediately upon subscription. New ones every other week. One crime and sports, one small town murder. You get it all. This week for crime and sports, old-time weird ads and stuff from newspapers. It's so much fun. Small Town Murder, Dean Coral Part 2.
Yeah.
We got 27 bodies out of the ground, a dead murderer, a teenager with a gun in his hand, and a connection to John Wayne Gacy. Need we say more? Patreon.com/crime in sports, and you get everything we put out, all the shows, all ad-free, and you get a shout-out ad-free at the end of the regular show. So do that. Keep coming back and hanging out with us each and every week. If you want to follow us on social media, shutupandgivememurder.com. Do not shoot any toddlers in the face.
God damn no.
Until next week, everybody. It's been our pleasure.
Bye.